Hey guys, and welcome back to StratLabs. This is Matt with Server Creations. So today I'm in the minigame world of the server, and I'm just going to be showing you in slightly more detail what there is. So first off, you spawn here in this small dent in the floor, looking downwards, because we didn't know which way to face you, so we thought let's look down. You're under this suspended brick roof from the ceiling, because obviously gravity does affect blocks in Minecraft, and if that wasn't there then this roof would fall down. But yeah, you have the 4 main walkways out to information areas about each of the 4 main minigames. We might add another floor if we get some more main minigames. Otherwise the kind of secondary ones are put on boards there and there, but I'll get into that in a minute. So in each, for examples belief, in each one we have these quick pad thingies. There's the instruction board, which is more of an information board. I might change that. It just gives you some information about how to join the minigames, what they are. It's different for each minigame, so it's separate depending on what you're playing. You don't have to read this at all if you don't want to. If you know what it is and how to play, then that's fine. There's this bit, which is the very main sign. So you go here to play. I'm not going to show you this spawn in particular, but when you come back again, you're facing down. These are all the same. They're based on, well, they're not really based on the minigame. They're just kind of different themed. So this is a kind of nethery, like obsidian kind of thing. Parkour is wood and jungle and stuff, because you kind of jump on vines. I think that's probably where I got it from. Spleef is ice, because people always make annoying spleefs with ice. And Skywars is wood and stone, for obvious reasons. There are 2 AFK booths, each diagonal to each other, each with a different theme. This one is like a water fountain, and you have a free health button, which says you've been healed, and a free fire button, which I will need to go into survival to show you how these work. So if I want to be set on fire, because obviously that's fun, sets me on fire for 2 seconds. I think it's 2 seconds. Obviously there's regeneration that being in the spawn gives you, and resistance, so the free health doesn't actually mean anything, but I don't know if I can hurt myself enough to show. And then come here, free health brings everything back up, including food. It brings food back up. So it's just because you don't really want to go into a mini game with low health. It's like an extra, but for our happy customers. Then this one again has kind of benches, even though you don't sit down in Minecraft, but nice warm fireplace. And then signs to ladders behind here that go up to the admin board. This is just like an extra thing. It just gives you all of the admins' names, what they do, and their real name and Minecraft name. That's not finished yet. And also we need to find somebody to put here, because Steve is just sitting there filling a space. So yeah, the other 2 diagonal corners are portals back to the main world, as it says here, and info boards. They're both exactly the same. They will always be exactly the same, apart from the floor is different. So just whatever your favourite colour is, go to that one. And then minigame board, these are for secondary minigames, as I was saying before. So if, for example, a player builds a minigame and they build one map and that's all they want, it will be put on here. Because there aren't that many of them. And for example, like if I wanted to build a team deathmatch map, I built that, put it on here, because I don't want to make loads of them and make it into a full one. So I'm thinking that these will probably stay our 4 main minigames for the time being. because we really need them in batches of 4. So if we think up of 4 new main ones, maybe another floor or even a whole new spawn, and a pressure pad or something, I don't know. Something to take you there. So I'm just going to quickly show you the spawns for each minigame. So if I go for Supercraft Rose first, this is the biggest, well actually parkour's probably the biggest, but so you click on here. You've probably already seen this from the last episode of Server Creations, but I'm going to go into slightly more detail, and there have been a couple of changes around here, minor changes. So again, you've got the class boards, and they show you what they are. We've kind of just named everything what we want. It doesn't really mean anything like teleportation putty. Don't ask. Steak, slapper, wheatie, yeah. Don't worry. The maps and the spectate signs are here. There have been some issues with spectate, and we might have to get rid of that for the moment. That would be back, hopefully. You again have information about how to join, stuff like that. This is where the losers and quitters go, on the red and the coal blocks. Blocks of coal are very dirty, and for losers, dirty losers. And then over here we have the nice green and diamond area for the winners, because they are the best. And winning on this server is good because you get paid stuff, or you get given blocks, and that's fun. So you come back to the centre and you can go back to the hub, which again takes you here. So what's next? Let's go to parkour. Parkour has its own building for the whole lot. It's just one building. So you are taken here. You have the kind of small amount of information that you need, and back to the hub sign. I need to change that to say back to the hub, not parkour hub. We got rid of the parkour hub. So there's a small parkour to get out, and then parkour's built by completely admins at the moment, but there are loads of spare ones just empty and waiting. So something like this. I'm not going to do that one actually, that one's horrible. No offence to Adam. Something like this, which doesn't have a name. Oh, it does have Koala Jump. That'll be made by Ethan then. So you're put into survival, and then you have to do the parkour, which is always fun. And you can quit by typing /mgm quit, and you get taken to the quitter stage. If you win, you get taken to the winner stage, which is always fun. This is the only minigame I can show you today because I need more than one player for the others. So, parkour spleef. We have 3 spleef maps in here. This spawn is going to be slightly more detailed. We've got the winners and the losers again, and the 3 types of spleef. So we've got classic spleef. So you get put in this lobby sort of building before you play. Classic spleef, which is literally just snow. Can't get out of here at the moment. Literally just snow and grass for where each player spawns. You have gem spleef. Don't ask why it's called gem. I don't know why it's called gem. Just it's called gem. don't worry. But that's like this clay. You get an efficiency 50 pickaxe, which is quite good and is quite quick. And then Christmas spleef. Sorry about that. I was just going mental. Christmas spleef. This is Christmas spleef, and I'm going to start playing in a minute because this is only one. I need to change some of this stuff. The minimum players for this particular map is only 1 at the moment, which needs to be changed. But yeah, you're given this efficiency 50 pickaxe, which literally digs away at the floor instantly. There are 3 levels, as always, for our parkour maps, and then you get chucked in and thrown out of the world. You can see all 3 of the maps there. So yeah, back to the hub. And what's next? Skywars. Skywars isn't finished at all. We've got this building and these holes that you mustn't fall down because you know you're in the sky, and if you fall down here then you're dead. You're not really, just get taken back here. Anyway, we have the 3 Skywars maps. We've only got 2 built at the moment. The 3rd one isn't built yet, that's why it says to be made, and there's just nothing out there, which is always fun. The example of each, so this classic Skywars, this shows you a typical island, what you'd be on, what's in the chest, and this is the clay Skywars, which shows you again your typical island and what you'd be on. Now, as I said, if you watch these videos you get a bit of a spoiler about certain stuff. If you're playing clay, dig down, because there is dirt and a chest with dark oak saplings in, 3 dark oak saplings, because you're only given 1 here, and not many people know, but you need 4 dark oak saplings to make a dark oak tree. So you're given 4 dark oak saplings, if you dig down that is, and a bone that you can turn into bone meal. So you will be sitting there laughing at all the other people who don't have a clue why their tree isn't growing, because they don't know that it needs to be 4x4. So just a bit of, you know, useful information there for you guys. I'll jump into the hole to get back. So anyway, thank you for watching this episode. Next episode I'll be looking at the survival world and what we've done there and how that's all going to work. So thank you for watching. Like, comment and subscribe for more of our video-ness, and have fun. Bye guys!